make sure. Because. All right. All right, we got the video rolling, bro. Start from the beginning.
Yeah. No, you good.
Start from the beginning.
Hello. So, just explain what Ashton did.
That's good. You're the man.
Okay, so me, awesome. I'm not gonna say everyone's name, but like, a few of us got banned, and fucking blocked, whatever the fuck you want to, because I was questioning things Ashton was doing. I said some things. I mean, I did call her a whore. I'll admit, I did. But I'll be honest. I'm not a liar. I'm a blunt man. I'm a honest man. And then I figured out she was cheating. There was some fat bitch. Just some fat bitch. That's all I gotta say. Okay, that's all you gotta know. There's just some chick hopping off of dicks like it's going out of style. That's all you gotta know.
Is her name Bray by chance?
Yeah, I was just. Her name is Mrs. Cookin, or it used to be Ash.
One at a time.
Ashton?
Yeah, she a hoe. Anyways.
Yeah,
she's just hopping off of dicks.
Yeah, I used to be her best friend over here. I used to be her best friend. I was there for her. She would talk with me through a lot of things, and I would be there as her support, to where she called me her backbone and yada yada. And we were really close like that. But the day of the Requiem wedding, I could not hold back my anxiety attack because she was hopping from one guy to the next too quickly. And showing that if you do not, it gives no time whatsoever to let you feel the feelings. It gives you no time to cope. It gives you no time to do anything. Like hopping from one relationship, hopping from one guy, hopping from one guy to the next is very unhealthy, and it does not give time to process.
I get that it's unhealthy, but also you can be in a state of just trying to find love so bad. I've been there.
But the thing is, she's shown dependency on it. She's shown she needs.
She's cheating on people and not telling them about the breakup.
She's been cheating on people too.
That's not okay. But guy.
So Bubbles, I'll explain something. So I was friends with this chick probably the end of last year until recently, right? And she was just switching from dude to dude to dude, right? It got so bad to the point there was one time I get on Rec Room, I'm like, hey, where my boy at? Because she was dating this dude that was pretty cool, and she's like, oh, I broke up with him, there's a new guy. I'm like, okay. And then some punk-ass bitch thinks he was like a prince or something, like he was royalty, and I told him to kiss my shoes.
She's also been known to be a suicide baiter as well. I have proof, and other people have proof as well of her suicide baiting. A suicide bait. That the next time I would hear from her, she would quote-unquote be a dead woman. And from what I have heard from many others, this is not the first time she does something like this, where she suicide baits people. It's not the first time. I remember from, I'm not going to state a name, but I heard from somebody, I know who the somebody is, that she suicide baits people. Again, it's not the first time. So yes, she is a cheater, she is a suicide baiter, and she is dependent on relationships, so to say. Because she will hop from one guy to the next. She's always looking for something new, and from what Venom has said, it's frequent, and it's like a cheater. More cheater than anything, and it's just god-awful.
She fucked over Mr. Ranchman. He said he loved her and everything, so he gave her a second chance.
Oh yeah, I know.
Really
yeah, I know. Mr. Ranchman, shout out to him, because he was nice. He was a good friend. I still have him as a friend. I didn't add him. Nothing's wrong with us, so we're chill. We're fine.
I still talk to him and hang out with him. I think he's cool.
Yeah, he's a great guy. But for Ashton to do that and hurt him like that, why? I'm going to tell y'all this right now. If you cheat, I consider it a sin. If you are not wanting to be with that person, like you're cheating on them and going behind the back, you're gonna hurt them more by cheating on them instead of just telling them the straight truth that you don't want to be with them no more.
I've sinned a lot, but I'd never cheated. That's the thing.
I never cheated either. I've been cheated on, and it's one of the worst feelings in the world.
Of me and Aki,
But yeah, no, I just thought you should know what she's doing.
from like
Yeah.
a year ago, or no, not a year.
I'm hitting up
Very-
her new boyfriend and letting them know everything and what's going on.
Oh yeah, I heard the wedding, like the marriage thing, didn't work out. That's
Oh,
just,
that didn't
my
work
God.
out because the dude started, he's a little weirdo.
How so?
He started, like, trying to tell her friends that they were peasants, and then he told me I was a peasant.
Because he
then
thought of himself as royalty, didn't he?
Yeah, so then I looked
And
him in
that's
his
how,
face in the
yeah,
game,
that's how
and I
Ash made
said,
it seem. From
and I
where
said,
we're
get on your knees and kiss my shoes because you'll never get me back
Oh
down
my
here,
God.
you fucking loser. And then I started making fun of him. I said, I see the screenshots, bro. You said you were going to kill yourself. Well, yeah, you don't have the balls to do it. You punk ass bitch. And then I started making. Then he got all like upset and started crying. I'm like, don't cry about it. Don't cry. Don't be a little baby. I'll buy you some diapers. Womp. Don't get fucked. And then he just kicked me out of his map. I got banned from it. You know.
But yeah, from Ash's words that she was going to be marrying into royalty and that she was going to become a quote-unquote princess into
Hey, I
that
got a
family.
question. You know the people at Top 5.
Oh, yes, I do. I did, but they, yeah, they do not like me because, okay, I'm going to tell you this right now, and I have not told anybody this in public.
Yeah.
I was banned from the top 5 maps because I spoke the truth. There was a meeting with a few people. I'm not gonna specifically label who was in the meeting because I'm not trying to get anybody doxxed or anything. So I'm just gonna say a few people. If you're watching this, you know who you are. Okay, you know who you are. Yeah, a few people went to the top 5 meeting to talk with Cal and Sleeveless. You know, the rest, Sun was there, ASAP, and so forth. And they were getting on topic of, like, why did the person who nuked the map nuke it? Why they all do this and that? They went back and forth, they explained the reasonings, yelling here, yelling there. One person came up, they spoke, hey, this is why I left because of real life situations, yada yada. This is why I left, and they understood why that person left. But then the yelling was going back and forth again. And this is where I stepped in. And I stepped in, look, we're getting sidetracked. We're all here to make amends. We don't have to be friends, but we don't need to yell at each other, so forth and so forth. We've all had our toxic moments and toxic experiences in here, but we're here to clear that up. We're here to make amends and just go on with our lives and not have this beef between us. And then they proceeded
to make sure.
No, they proceeded to. Yeah, they proceeded to attack me in a sense. At least I felt that way because they wanted me to label every single toxic moment that was there. They said, oh, what kind of toxic moment? So I said, like the ones with this person, that person. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say their names, like I said. Yeah, there was toxicity between these two. There was toxicity between ASAP and some people, Cal and some people. I want to note that at a time before all of this happened and I decided to leave Top 5, Cal had called me and a few others, including Ashton, bitches and whores for no reason. And there was yet another time when I was working with a few more people to build a new club before we decided, hey, we're not going to do this. Maybe in the future we'll come back to it, but we're not going to do it right now. But yeah, Cal came up to us. I even have the video clip of that too, where Cal came up to us and Vex, and they both started attacking us. Okay, nonetheless, as I was saying before. So, I told them, hey, the little examples of what happened and who was being toxic towards who. And they said, oh, but where's toxic moments? Where are they? And so I'm just like, I just told you them. I didn't say that, oh, I just told you it. I said, this and this, again and again. This. And they was still grinding me about it, wanting me to label, like, about every single toxic moment. And as a person, I'm not going to remember every single toxic moment, but I've heard it and I've felt it. I've even dealt with it. Like, one of my bartenders was going through a toxic moment with Vex. And a lot of shit happened. I'll honestly admit, and I told them that, and I told them this too, the timing that I left was fucked up because it made it seem like I left because of a person. And I did not. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you leave because of a person, this is just childish. Like, we're grown adults here. I told them I left because there was toxicity in the work environment, and I do not want to surround myself with that kind of toxicity. And they were not having it. So then afterwards, as we're starting to wrap up the meeting, Cal goes up to one person, says, I understand why you left, I understand this and this. Then he goes up to the other person that was there along with us and said, did you leave because of this person? And they said no, and they called them a liar. They went up to me, did you leave because of this person? I told them the same, I said no, and they called me a liar. Top 5 is a very toxic place. It's a very toxic work environment, and they are not as friendly as they, appeared to be at the start of it. So if you're watching this right now, if you are wanting to play Rec Room, for anybody who is watching this, please do not go to top 5. They are extremely toxic. Like, they are bad people. I'm just honestly going to say that. There are better people in Rec Room. Top 5 is not one of them.
Yeah. No, the reason why I was asking was because there's this dude you can tell has like a lot of disabilities. He's a cool little dude, right? And his name's Big Boss, and he's in there right now. I don't know if they're going to be fucking with him or not.
Well, hey, like I said, I'm banned from every map they own and co-own, so I can't even step in there.
Damn.
Yeah, they banned me and the other person after we said, just because. I don't know why they banned us. They called us both liars. They called me and that other person liars. They understood the third person why they left, yada yada. But to me and the other person, they called us liars and proceeded to ban us from top 5 and every map that they co-own. And I just don't understand why. Like, I do not have beef with people. I am a peaceful person, and I'm here to make friends. I'm here to have a good time. Like, I literally had to put in my bio, here to make memories, not build hate. Yeah, they banned me from there and other places, but it's whatever. If I can't step into top 5, then that's fine. Some of my friends still do step into top 5. They still do, but what can I do? That's how I feel about top 5.
Mm-hmm. But all the shit's just weird.
It's weird, but what can I do about it now? It's not like I'm gonna go beg, oh please, I'm so sorry, and admit to something I didn't do.
No, I wouldn't.
And yeah, like I said, I left because of the toxicity, not because of a person.
What the hell?
If you leave because of a person, that's a little bit childish in my personal opinion.
So I'm gonna hop off of here and do some shit with my friends.
Got you. It was great talking to you, and thank you for doing this.
You're good.
Really.
Oh yeah, you're good.
I hope you have a great time.
You too.
Wherever you go.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up?
Hello there.
What up?
How are you?
And there you have it, chat. I guess you just saw the Rec Room drama. I'm sorry, I'm doing an outro. This is the YouTube video. Congratulations. Congratulations, you're on the end of the YouTube video. How do you feel?
I stuck a fork in the socket when it flying through the air. So
No!
I feel pretty great right now. Yeah, oh, please.
So there you have it, chat. Jeez. There you have it. The Rec Room drama. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, this is the outro. There you go.
Guys,
This is the outro. I will hope to see you guys in the next video.
shove it in there. Shove it in the hole.
Bye-bye!